Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you're watching this, know that I appreciate you. I did record this morning, but I decided to record this afternoon as well. Temperature's a little bit different, but it's still cold. Still so very cold. It is, I think, about 40 degrees now, 42, somewhere in there. And the sun is out, so that helps. That helps. Oh, I've got a air in 2 of my tires. So I've got to find somewhere to get air. For free. For free, $19.99. But I came back on. I'm headed to the library because I've got these 2 books that I'm just not going to be able to get to, and I know that I'm not. And that's a part of why I came back on. Have you ever felt so overwhelmed by information that you want to lose your mind? Like, you want to just say, forget it, I give up, I'm done. That's how I feel right now. Now, mind you, I'm not giving up. I am not done by any means. I am pushing through. But I swear, and this was my own fault. It really was. But I told you all that I signed up for these courses because I got a great deal on them, but there's so many courses that I'm neglecting quite a few of them because it's just too much information right now. The resources that they're giving, I've printed out so many of those resources just so that I could read them later, like, you know, at the end of the day before I go to bed. But I mean, there's so much of that on top of the courses that I am just not finding it easy to do any of them well. What I have found, however, is that while I'm at work, if there are courses that I can listen to, then I will do that. And the majority of these courses are just that, but some of them I have to be able to listen and watch. And it's so hard to do that while I'm at work. But I don't think I have a choice in the matter in this case. I'm going to have to do that for the remainder of the courses and then just go back to them when it's time for me to actually put these things into motion. But it is so much information. It's great information. I just got off a webinar that was an hour and a half long. So for the last hour and a half of my day, after I finally got please don't pull out, after I finally got the software to load onto my phone, which for whatever reason took a very long time. I gotta check my phone to see why the last few things that I loaded up or installed or updated rather took so long to load up, but sidetrack. But the course, the webinar itself was like an hour and a half, which was great because at the end of the day, all I was doing was just the last few, checklist items that I had to do at the end of my work day. I got those done while I was listening. But there were some things where I really needed to be able to watch it because there was great information that was actually being displayed and not just spoken about. So I have to figure out a better way to do this. I am going to continue to listen to the courses, and like I said, I will just probably have to go back and go back to the courses, refer to the courses when I'm ready to implement those to-do items. But good gracious, it's so much information. I'm so excited that there is so much information, but at the same time, I am so freaking overwhelmed by it. So I did 2 courses today. Thankfully, the first course was very short, really very short. So I was able to do day 1 because I actually missed day 1 yesterday. But thankfully, they were so short. I'm over here. What are you doing? Sorry about that. This person is blowing at me for being in my lane. But the day 1 course was both days actually were so very short that I was able to do both back to back and then replay them when I was able to actually sit and watch. But thankfully, there was really nothing for me to watch. But if there were notes I wanted to take, I was able to replay them for the notes. But the second one, the webinar, was the longest and the one that I really needed to be able to watch as well. So I'll go back and watch it when the replay is posted so that I can get that information down. But I've got a call at 6 with my new client. I think I mentioned in a previous video that a previous writing client of mine reached out to say that she was finally ready to get started. So I'm going to sit down and talk with her today to see where she is in her process, and if she really is serious about this. And then we'll work out the logistics of it all, because my coaching, of course, can be done long distance and virtually. It doesn't have to be face to face, which I'm very excited about. It's one of the things I love about coaching, is that you don't have to be face to face with a person in order to get that information out to them, or be able to encourage them. But we've got to get the logistics down. Is she really serious? For one, what's the best time to sit and talk with her and we work out the ring? She is someone that I know has had some financial challenges. I don't know what her situation is now, but we're going to get all of that figured out tonight, so that we can move forward in a positive way. Before we had worked out how to do things for trade, and she did help me with one thing, but I don't know that what I need help with now is something that she can do long distance. And even if she can, I don't know that she has the time to do it long distance. And what I need is someone that can devote the time to it. So I'll probably have to find someone locally that can do that for me. But I'm excited to be able to talk with her again. And then I had another writing partner that I communicated with via email, who expressed some concerns. She had an issue with some things that I had done and wanted to make me aware of them, and I truly appreciate her for doing that. That's one thing that you have to be able to do as a coach. You have to be able to, or as a human being in general, quite honestly, you have to be able to accept the criticisms when they come and take the part that you need to take away from it. And I'm trying to park. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out how I want to park. Take what you need from that criticism and shelve the rest of it, because, and this is why I say shelve the rest of it and not throw away, because there's a popular saying, chew the meat, spit out the bones. And I've used it myself. I've had it used on me, and I've actually used it myself on others. But I can take the criticism, pull from it what I need for the moment, and I say shelve the rest of it, because you never know when a situation will come up where you may need that other part of that criticism. So I was able to do that, and you should be able to do that as well. So she voiced those concerns with me, and I apologized. I addressed those concerns, and I apologized to her for, having her feel the way that she did about it. And then we agreed that we would continue to go forward from here. working on the project that she and I started together with a group of others, because we both belong to a writers guild, and we'll be able to move forward in peace and in love. So I'm really excited about that. But yeah, we should be able to, and maybe that is another, word for the day, wisdom for the day. Accept the criticisms and pull from it what you need at that moment, in that situation, and shelve the rest of it, because you never know when you might need the rest of it. You just never know. Yeah. So I'm at the library. I'm going to return these 2 books because I know that I'm not going to read them. I don't have the time to read them. I'm going to look them up on audiobook and listen to them when I have the opportunity to do that, because it's so much easier to do it that way than to actually, as much as I love books, and I used to have an entire bookcase that was practically 100% full with books, and I had to give quite a few of them away. I actually gave 99% of them away just because it just made more sense. I could not continue to move them around. And I knew that others might be able to benefit from them, especially those books that I got while I was in school. So that's what I did. I just gave them away. Those that were in good shape, I donated others to like Goodwill, Salvation Army, and places like that. But I'm going to go put these books up, take these books back in so I don't have to, hold on to them unnecessarily, because there's no point to it. And then I don't get charged for it either. So with that, peace and blessings. Remember to walk in your purpose. Know that I appreciate you, and I'm so very excited about the content. That I mentioned earlier that I was not able to, and I left my hard drive. I need to go get it. Or did I? Did I put it up? I think I did. I think I left it. I need to go get it. I was able to figure out why my publisher document would not open. So I'm going to work on that tonight, but I think I got to go all the way back to the office and get my hard drive, because I think I left it at work. Peace and blessings. Remember to walk in your purpose. Know that I appreciate you.